What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games. We're going to get started on the main Great One grind here on Silver Ridge Peaks. The map is completely herd managed at this point. There might be a few solo bucks that I'll have to worry about, but I'm going to do that later. Today we're just going to do some of the main grind. Hopefully we'll get the Great One off this map so we can move on to something different later. Give me just 1 second as usual, and we'll get started. What's up, Fisherman Colby? Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, let me refresh the stream and we'll get started today. Yeah, hope you're doing well, man. We're going to start the day off by shooting a big diamond. He's a solo on one of the bucks. Or on one of the bucks, that's funny. Well, I guess we can't start off because it has some pressure here. But as soon as this pressure relieves, there is a big diamond right here we're going to be shooting today. Because he's a solo buck and he's the only one that I need to shoot. Well, he's not a solo, but he's a constant, thankfully. But he's just by himself. So we'll just keep hunting in other zones for now. What's up, Ghost? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. I've got to say, guys, Silver Ridge Peak. for a mule deer grind, if you guys want to do mule deer on something other than a ski ridge, I would highly recommend Silver Ridge Peaks. It is an amazing map to grind a mule deer on. And it was a very easy herd management, too, overall. It took a little time, but... Where'd that guy come from? That's the first mountain lion I've ever had here. Where's he at? I've never had a mountain lion here before. That's a great way to start. Where's he at? Let that bullet fly. I don't know if that's going to kill it or not. Well, that's a great way to start. Your uncle's cousin crashed the car. Oh, that's rough, man. Is everybody all right? Hopefully nobody's injured. No, you turned. Got him that time. Dude, I hate these mountain lions, man. There ain't very many of them on the ponds that I chose. This is actually the first encounter with a mountain lion on this pond that I've ever had. But... Okay, guys, it sounds good, man. Did it just happen, or was it recent? Sorry for the bad shooting, guys. As all of you guys know, it takes me a little bit to warm up, usually, when I first start shooting. Sometimes I'm on point right off the bat, but most days whenever I start streams, I'm usually starting off from a little shaky with the shooting. I don't know if we got the second one or not. Yeah, we just got the one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let that mountain lion go, guys. I have no interest in keeping a mountain lion. Unless it's a big male or something, there ain't no reason for me to get it. Oh, last Saturday? Well, I'm sure if they had pretty major injuries, you would have heard from it by now. But I'm glad to hear that that you believe that they're all right. I hope they are, man. Car crashes are scary, man. Now, guys, you will see a diamond on one of these coins. I do have a big level 5. I think it's on the next to last coin that we're going to be hunting on each run. The only way I'm going to shoot that diamond is if his partner comes back in as a diamond. If I end up with 2 different diamonds, then I will shoot the biggest one and then keep the other one alive. Because, like I said, we're trying that new strategy, guys, where we're going to stack 2s and diamonds both. Okay, my buck is missing at this zone. I don't like that. I don't think that he's a solo. How many bucks are over here? Still just 2. Okay, so that hasn't... So he's not over there. No, these guys don't look touched. I'll come back to this one. I don't think that I've lost my buck in that zone, but we'll have to see. Oh, shoot, man. I can't shoot worth a lick right now, boys. Hoping my aim will get better over time today. That's just pitiful. I mean, at least we got one. It'd be horrible if I didn't get any of them. What's up, country boy? Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. What was your combination? Let's go, my friend. Let's go. What combo did you end up getting? Also, and only 250 kills, man. That's great, too. Well, at least we got them both that time. Okay, Ghost. Well, like I said, I'm just glad that everybody's fine. You said you didn't know that they were hurt. If they were hurt and you didn't know, then hopefully everybody recovers well. If you're saying you didn't know they had wrecked, then yeah, I just hope that everybody's all right. Come on, Duke. Track. Milky Way Classic Rack, your favorite combo. I'm so happy. Let's go, man. That's a beautiful combination. Congratulations, my friend. That's a really good combo. I'm hoping for the big rack with the drop tines is what I'm hoping for. But honestly, as long as it isn't the little corkscrew rack or the velvet rack with the bulbs on top, I'll be fine with it. To me, it doesn't matter which one I get as long as it ain't one of those two. If it's one of those two, I'll still be happy. If it's one of those two, I will still be happy that I got a great one. But I am like I said though, I'm probably not going to put it in my main lodge. I'll probably end up putting one of those two in the wacky lodge. So like my wonky lodge is going to be for the great ones that I don't really favor, and it's also going to be for any of the animals that I kill that are just like insanely like wonky. So that's why I end up putting it. But this is the diamond, guys. By the way, for those of you wondering where the diamond is, it's right here. I have one diamond I am going to shoot today, and then I have this guy which I'm leaving. Yeah, that's another diamond right there, guys. He stays until his partner, which is this guy. If his partner becomes a 5, then we'll shoot the one that's the smallest. If his partner becomes a level 2, then I'll just have to shoot one again because I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I won't be able to tell which one is him. But for now, it shouldn't really matter. Okay, that's a new buck. I'm glad I was able to floor him. That's definitely a solo. I just wish I knew which pond he came from. Go ahead and get him out of here. Man, my shots are just not counting today for some reason. Did I just kill that guy? I think I did. You about lost your finger, Ghost, man. You got all kinds of stuff going on in your life right now. Are you alright? I nearly lost my finger a few years back. I was splitting wood with my papa on with a log splitter, and I laid down a log whenever he already had the head coming down, and I didn't realize it, and my finger got pinned between the log and the back of the splitter, and it split my finger right down the center of my finger. I didn't get my bone or anything. It just popped my skin open, but I ended up having to have like stitches from the top of my finger all the way to the bottom of my finger. I'm glad you're alright, man. Sounds rough, though. Losing a finger ain't no joke. Yeah, that's the closest to me that I've ever had to losing a limb. The doctors, whenever they stitched my finger up, they told me that if I had sat on that log splitter for about another 2 more seconds, it would have split my bone. So luckily, I was able to get it. I was able to stop. My papa was able to stop the axe head in time. Oh, you can't move it, man. That's rough. That's got to be annoying at times. What'd you do? If you want to tell me, how'd you hurt your finger? Let's see, what's up here? This is bad shooting on my part today, guys. I'm very sorry. All I can do is hope it gets better. Like I said, I usually start off a little bit shaky. This is the first video game I've played today, so my aim is going to be off for a little bit until it sinks in. Or until I get locked in, as they say. Hang on one second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Alright, guys, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Have to refresh my stream real quick. Ghost, you said you opened a short blade. I'm guessing they caught your finger. That's rough, man. Hopefully it ain't causing you too much irritation or pain. Alright, guys, let's go shoot this diamond. Let me go. I wanted to wait until I was back with you guys before I shot him. Let's go ahead and get my first diamond on the ground. This guy is getting shot. If he turns out to be a solo, then I'll end up having to find him. But so far, every time I've shot him, he's came back. So I am going to shoot this guy, and hopefully he'll come back at something else so I can keep this spot going, because I really do love this spot, and I don't want to lose it. So we are going to go ahead and take out this diamond, guys. He is the only buck in this zone usually. Sometimes he can have a couple of solos that'll join him, but most of the time it's just him. Let's see, where's he at? There he is. Come on, give me a good shot, buddy. He turned, but I think oh yeah. Okay, he turned, but I was still able to get him in the lung. Okay, good. First diamond of the grind, guys. Let's see how big this boy's gonna score. He is a 333. Let's go. That's a big boy. That is a big boy for the grind. Can't wait to put him on the wall. Hopefully he'll get another respawn for him soon. Alright, guys, let's keep it rolling. I don't know why these deer haven't came back in yet, but apparently they didn't. What's up, Reed? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. We just took out our first diamond of the stream, and potentially our only one. Like I said, we are stacking level 5s and 2s. I think that we now have 5 level 5s on the map, give or take. And then all the rest are level 2s. This map wasn't as generous to us for level 5s as the Ski Ridge was. The Ski Ridge just kept pumping out the level 5s to me as we were doing our herd management. This one kept pumping out the level 2s. And I don't have these respawns just yet for some reason. We'll just keep it moving. No, we are not shooting the stacked level 5s. Like I said, guys, we're going to continue the same strategy that I used for a Ski Ridge. So anytime we get a level 5 up here, we're going to stack it. And we're going to leave it on the map, and hopefully we're going to see if it gets me a great one before 1,000 kills. If I end up exceeding 1,000 kills, guys, we will then just say, okay, it didn't actually help. It was just luck on a Ski Ridge. And we'll probably go ahead and shoot all the diamonds. But like I said, I really think that if we get the maps where it's all diamonds or level 2s, that the game is literally forced to give you either a real little deer or a really big deer. And I think it actually does help get you a great one. Alright, that guy came back as a level 2. Like I said, this is my point, guys. You're always going to end up getting a real little deer or a really big deer. And so far, it's been working. So we're going to keep this strategy going. This guy needs to get shot because he's the only buck in this area. And again, guys, the only time I'll shoot a level 5 is if it turns out to be the only buck in that zone, or if it's 2 deer that I'm shooting and both of them become level 5s. If the 2 deer that I'm shooting out of the group, if they both keep coming back and then all of a sudden you get them both to be level 5s, I will shoot the biggest level 5 out of the 2 of them. Honey, I'm so sorry. She's just standing over this dead... Oh. I'm sorry. That actually kind of broke my heart a little bit. Poor thing. You'll get him back. Promise. Oh, dear. I'm just going to get out of here before I start crying. What's up, Creeper? Did I lose subscribers? Not that I've seen them. I was at 418 last time that I looked, and that was actually that's actually what I gained last time. So I'm pretty sure that I'm the same now as I was last time I streamed. And guys, the only trophy I've been able to get other than level 5s was that albino. If you guys didn't see it, I did make a short, and I did get an albino level 3 the other day. So, that has been the only trophy I've gotten, guys, besides level 5s. I don't want to shoot this guy at that angle. Come on, buddy. Trying to sneak it behind the shoulder there, but it doesn't look like I got it. I'll hit him again. That's going to bring him down. Alright, guys. We'll see you in a minute, man. Creeper, I'm sorry. I don't know if I said hi to you. It's good to have you, man. Everything's going good, buddy. We're going good. We're currently 369 into the grind. And our last great one came at 411. So, you know, fingers crossed, man. And we're trying the same strategy as we did on the Ski Ridge, although it hasn't worked out exactly the way that Ski Ridge did. On the Ski Ridge, the game pumped out a ton of level 5s to us in a very short amount of time. Whereas this one pumped out a bunch of level 2s for me. And I've only got a handful of level 5s. And we just shot one of the level 5s a minute ago, because he was the only buck in that area. But so far, it's been pretty good. Yeah, guys, make sure if you haven't already, guys, make sure that you guys lock the stream if you haven't already. That way we can have higher chances of new people finding the stream today. And also, if you guys are new and enjoying your time here, please make sure that that you subscribe, so that way you can see my upcoming content. Next week, guys, Resident Evil will be coming to the channel. I'm gonna be recording it over the weekend and trying to get my first episodes released next week, guys. I'm not entirely sure how many days a week I'll be releasing Resident Evil. It just depends on how many episodes that I can get edited. Again, guys, the very first playthrough we do is going to be Resident Evil 2 Remake, and that one is not going to be featuring my voice where I've already beat the game, but I'm turning that into a movie, sort of. Whoa! We got a piebald! Oh my goodness! We got a level 3 piebald! Let's go! We got a rare! Dude, seriously? Don't screw this up, D. Don't walk away either. My very first piebald, guys. I do not have any rare of a mule deer other than that albino and dilutes. This is my very first piebald I've ever gotten, guys, and he's a good one. I'm trying to line this. That should get him in the lung. There we go. Piebald down. Let's go. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Elk. I always look at elk. I'm probably going to settle for the 1 right now, guys. I'll settle for the 1. I think that the other buck that I killed, guys, I think that he may have been a solo. Because I did not get the respawn back. I only had the 1 big deer. So I had 2 little ones here, and I have 1 big one. And a few minutes ago, I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I ended up shooting some small ones a minute ago, guys, off of a different pond. And I actually did not mean to do that. So hopefully I didn't screw up one of my other main zones, but... Still, hopefully they'll come back as level 2s eventually. What's up, guys? My very first piebald. And he's a level 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let me clip that so I can turn it into a short for you guys later. Make sure I captured it. Yeah, I definitely did. Alright, guys, we're good to go. Oh, I didn't shoot anything else. Sorry, I was getting so excited about the piebald, I started trying to track something else. Piebald? It is a piebald, read. Oh, nice, Creeper. Yeah, Creeper, a piebald red deer are actually, to me, they are rares, but they're like the most common rare, if that makes sense. Like, I've killed quite a bit of piebalds. Melanistic and albino are definitely the 2 that's most elusive. During my 1800 grind that I did a long time ago, the piebalds are the ones that I saw almost all the time. Okay, there's his buddy. So yeah, we just didn't get the respawn a minute ago. There's another level 5, guys, for anybody who's joining the stream. That's my other level 5 right there. I think right now, I have either 5 or 6 level 5s on the map. But we're not shooting them because, like I said, we're trying to get everything to be just level 2s and level 5s. And thus forcing the game to give you nothing but a small deer or a giant one. So far, it is coming along a little bit slower than I would like, because I would like to have a few more level 5s on the map instead of like all the level 2s that we have. But the level 2s, in turn, will get us more diamonds. So I guess I can't complain too much. Whoop. Okay. What was that? Okay, just a little guy. Let's see. I think that I either don't have these respawns here just yet, or the ones I shot were solos. But I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy, and that's the only one I'm gonna take, because I don't know if the other ones just haven't came in or not. What all have you guys been up to? Anybody been doing anything fun on the other end over there? For those of you who are wanting to chat. That's a nice level 4. His other buck is still missing from this zone, but that's alright. The other one was always a solo anyways. What's this down here? Where are you guys going? Those are new bucks. Down there. Well, these are definitely solos. That guy's hidden by a rock. Oh, that was a good neck shot. Oh, man. Can I get all 3 of them? Yes, we can. We got all 3. Let's go. Two solos and 1 regular. You went to the beach this weekend, Reed? I bet that was fun. What all did you do while you're down there? I'm sure you got plenty of fun in the sun. I actually just was watching one of my Final Fantasy playthroughs recently, and the episode I got to was the one where they were on the beach. So it's kind of ironic. Yeah, both of those were solos, I'm pretty sure. Let's go down here and check this pond out. Oh, nice, Reed. What'd you guys fish for? I always check this pond, guys, because every so often I'll get a straggler down here. There is a big level 4 down here, guys, and if the top estimate exceeds 330, I will shoot it, or I'll leave it. Because that's a pretty big level 4, and it does about the same job as level 5 does. Plus, I really don't know where he would end up going. There's one we can shoot. See, guys, this zone does get some stragglers every so often. So we'll shoot that guy. That'll work. Ah, that's rough, Reed. Sheep's head is pretty cool though. Their teeth is like a human. It's like human teeth. They're pretty cool. I don't think they're really good eating, as far as what I know, but they're a pretty unique fish with the teeth that they have. Also, guys, just for some extra information for you all, when we get this great one off this map, we will be going across both this map and a ski ridge, and we'll be shooting every single diamond and diamond potential that's on both maps. Because the next time, if I ever decide to do another mule deer grind again, I'm going to be wanting to start it from scratch again. And by scratch, I mean like without any diamonds on the map. So, we are going to be going through all the maps, guys, and shooting all the stack level 5s from both grinds as soon as we get this great one. And then from there, I think I'll return to a ski ridge, and I think that we're going to go after moose. I believe that's going to be my next great one grind, guys. I believe that I would like to do a moose grind on the ski ridge. However, I will put a poll out there for you all on the day that I decide to start a new grind, and I'm gonna let you guys vote between a new species and or if you guys want me to return to New England mountains and just hammer away at the whitetail until we get it on New England. So, like I said, I'll let you guys. I'll put a poll out before I go for another great one, and let you all decide if you want to see me go for the whitetail or for a new species. So, that will be up to you all. Wait for this guy to put his head back down again. Oh, okay. Ooh, blue crabs make me jealous, Reed. I love crab meat. If you guys are wondering what D-Train's favorite seafood in the world is, it is snow crab legs. I've never had blue crab, but I have had king crab and I have had snow crab. They're both equally good in my opinion, but king crab can cut your fingers up since they have all those spines on their claws. So I prefer snow crab. But that is my favorite food of all time for seafood. Is snow crab, fish and shrimp. Those are my favorite out of the seafood mix. Oh, is it, Reed? Nice, nice. Yeah, I've never had it before, so they're a smaller crab, ain't they? I'm pretty sure they're smaller than snow crab. Yeah, we'll go ahead and reset time. I'm gonna do another main menu reset, guys, because I keep forgetting that I'm wanting to start my grinds at the pond that we ended the grind on last time. The one that's down here, that's next to the ponds and everything. I'm meaning to start at the bottom of the map and then finish at the top left side of the map. But I keep coming down here to this to the beginning zone as my last zone, which ain't that big of a deal. It just kind of bothers me a little bit because it's not the way I meant for it to go. All right. I don't think I'll have any respawns here just yet, but if I do, I think I'm going to leave them. If I don't have any respawns here at this time around, then we will just do all the other zones. And then we will do another main menu reset next time so I can actually begin at the zone I want to begin at. This zone here is supposed to be the first zone I go to. And for some weird reason, it keeps ending up being the last zone. Not that it's that big of a deal, but still. Just a ram casually standing beside a mule deer. That's a nice ram. Okay, so I think that one of my bucks has come back as another level 2. Oh, no, wait, that is him. That is him. He's just a little guy. Okay, never mind. They're both right side by side still. Wait for him to put his head down. There we go. I'm glad that they came back. I actually get to do the grind the way I meant to do it. This is supposed to be zone number 1. Let's see, what took the place of that diamond? Hopefully this buck is not gone. Like I said, guys, I've made this run multiple times, and this deer still came back. So I'm pretty sure he's a constant buck, but it's always a worry in your mind when he's the only one in the area. But he does have does with him, so... Are you kidding me? Dude, he came back as even bigger level 5. Are you serious? Guys, we get to shoot another diamond. What in the world? My diamond came back as a diamond. And it's so funny. He's like, dude, I like being a big deer. I mean, I'll take another diamond, though. We will happily take another diamond, guys. That's a big boy, too. I don't really like that angle, though. Come on, just go broadside for me. No, that's quartering. Come on, big boy, turn broadside. Come on. You can do it. He knows what's coming to him. That's why he doesn't want to turn the direction I need him to turn. Come on, buddy. Flip around. Let's shoot. Try it again. He is just refusing to be broadside. Come on, brother. That's a little better. Come on, keep turning. He wants to either be quartering or facing me, and he does not want to be broadside. If he goes calm again, we'll have to do this 22 trick again, guys. We're going to keep doing this until he finally gives us a shot. There it is. There's our shot. And there goes the big boy dropping down. 2 diamonds in the same stream in the same spot. I can't believe that. Oh, not Star Wars. This is our second diamond of the day and in the same place. He was one of the first deer that we shot earlier in the stream. And he came back as yet again another diamond. And he's the only buck here. So, he got shot again. There we go, guys. Diamond number 2 of the day. I think he's almost identical to the last diamond we shot. Happily take him, though. Let's go on up to our next zones. And again, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, this is an insane map to do a mule deer grind on. It is so easy. It is so beautiful. I mean, I'd recommend this map to anybody that's wanting to get a great one mule deer. Like I said, there is a pretty good amount of solos, but they're not like horrible. I think that I only have like 20 solos, so it ain't terrible. Hey, we got the respawns back. Let's see. Are you gonna drink? Either one of you guys drinking? Either one of you. That's a nice buck. You gonna drink, sir? I don't think so. We'll go for the big boy first. Neither one of them are gonna do the drinking animations, so that's fine. Go for the big boy. Hey, we got them both. Let's go. I don't need Duke, so I'll just leave him over there. Yeah, man, welcome to the stream, Star Wars. Hope you're doing well, man. Glad to hear from you. Don't forget, guys, that this Friday we are going to do a 4-hour multiplayer stream. Anybody who wants to play with me via live comms on one of my maps, make sure that you guys are here for that stream. I'm going to try to start it right at 2 this Friday, guys, and we're not going to stop until 6. So we'll be playing together for 4 hours. And I think that we'll play across 2 different maps. We'll either spend 2 hours on one map and 2 hours on another, or we might do like we did last time and just play an hour apiece on 4 different maps, which is what I'm thinking we might end up doing, actually. We might do an hour on 4 different maps. You're thinking of doing a pheasant grind on a ski, but I'm going to wait for someone else to do it so I'll know what to do. Creeper, I have done a pheasant grind. Basically, you want to start it the same way you do any other grind. You just want to look up a guide on YouTube, and somebody who has the map up that shows where all the locations you can find the pheasants are, and then just go across your map to all those zones, and then you have to find all the zones that you got. Once you have all your zones set up, set your tents to about 250 to 260 yards away from the pheasants, and then put you a tripod about 185 to 180 away from the pheasants, and then just use the 22. The only time you need to use a shotgun or is if you're having to shoot one out of the air. If you end up getting a diamond, then you'll have to use a shotgun. Or you can try to shoot them out of the air with 22 if you want, but that's tough. But yeah, that's pretty much all you got to do. That was my strategy on South Sweetson. Because I'm not the best shot with a shotgun, especially wing shooting. So I had to set it up the way that was easy for me, and for me it was using tripods in the 22. Just popping them off the ground. The only time that I would shoot them out of the air is if it was a trophy. Like a rare or a diamond. Creeper, if you're asking me how many zones are on the map for SRP, they can literally be everywhere. Okay, so all of these pawns, guys, can have mule deer. Except this one in the middle here. And then these 2 out here to the side. The rest of your map, guys, do have a chance to have mule deer on all of them. You can also find mule deer along the coastline down through here, which is a pain. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you guys have mule deer anywhere along this lane here, or up in here in this corner, they are a nightmare to deal with. If I was you guys, just destroy those zones, is what I would say do. Either manage them or destroy them, and then try to get them somewhere else, because they were the worst zones to deal with. All the other zones, though, guys, I mean, whether you have solos or not, they're actually really easy. Like I said, just set up on about 12 different zones and then just grind until you get them all to be level 2s or have level 5s in the zones if you want to try my strategy. And then move on to another zone. But Silver Ridge, though, guys, is a very, very easy map. Even though it has a lot of zones, they're very easy to manage and they're very easy to get to do. to deal with. Hey, we got all three. Let's go. And guys, I chose to do the pawns that do not have tall grass around the zones. Any of the pawns, guys, that has like this really tall grass that's over here in front of me right now, those pawns, I do not want a great one falling in that stuff because you can't really see anything in that grass, and it's very hard to track animals as well. So if I was you guys, the grind that I have right now is what I would recommend to all of you if you have my zones. For any of you guys wondering, anywhere you guys see a triangle is where I have my zone set up. This is my main grind, guys. These are the pawns that I would highly recommend, and the sides of the pawns that I would highly recommend you guys hunting if you guys are going to do a Silver Ridge Peaks mule deer grind. This is the best setup I've ever came up with. Honestly, this has become one of my favorite grinds of all time. It is a lot of fun. The map is beautiful, and the animals are easy to deal with. So, I mean, to me, it's just I love it. I've got to say it's probably equally as good as at Ski Ridge. I'm not going to say it's any better. Because I love both grinds so much. I would say it's probably equally good. I'd say it does not top a Ski Ridge, but I'll say it's not below it either. I'd say it's exactly right at the same enjoyment level as a Ski Ridge would be. So yes, guys, I would highly recommend this zone. And honestly, I'm even curious to check out Parque Fernando, because Parque and Rancho even would seem like a really good grind for a mule deer. So, who knows? Maybe D-Train will be on one of those two maps in the future going for one of these. What time am I going to start the multiplayer stream Friday? It is in the community tab under the post section, Star Wars. But it is going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time until 5 o'clock, or excuse me, 6 o'clock. So it'll be 4 hours long, and we're going to be hunting across 4 different maps. So we're going to start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to stop at 6 o'clock in the evening. Like I said, guys, every month, the way that we're going to do our multiplayer streams from now on is we're only going to have one a month, and it's going to be the last stream of every month. Whichever stream is going to be the longest time that I can spend, whether it's 3 hours or 6 hours, we're going to be doing that. Also, guys, remember, too, that it might start earlier. It all just depends on what time my wife gets her lunch. If my wife gets her lunch early on Friday, then I'll be able to start earlier. Where's the third buck? I know I got 3. Okay. I know I shot 3 bucks. Guys, did I claim 3 deer or did I just claim 2? Because I know for a fact that I shot all 3 of them. Anybody who was watching the stream, do you guys... Well, this guy actually, I hit him up high. So maybe I'm just not close enough. Hang on a second. I'm not high enough. Creeper, I'm really not sure, man. Every single map varies. I do know that on, I do know for sure that on South Sweetson Park, for me, it was like 30 something. I think I had like 36, if I'm not mistaken. But a Ski Ridge, I really don't know. Like I said, every map is different. So, I really couldn't tell you what the pheasant zones are like on a Ski Ridge. Well, guys, I'm not finding this other buck. I know that I hit 3 of them. But I also don't want to sit here wasting time all day either. Alright, guys, I know I killed 3, but I'm wondering if the other one despawned. Or something like that. Because for some weird reason, I'm not finding a 3rd blood trail. Either I've already claimed all 3 and I didn't recognize it, or something's going on. But I'm going to move on, guys. But yeah, Creeper, I will say that right now, if you've never done a pheasant grind, I would say start on South Sweetson. If you want to do a Ski Ridge, you're more than welcome to. But South Sweetson, in my opinion, is the mecca for pheasant grinding. So it's a very easy grind. If you want to go back and see how I had my grind set up, I do have the live streams on a playlist on my channel. So you just gotta go to the Hunter Call the Wild streams and go back, and you'll find the pheasant grind. I think it was like the grind before the last couple I've done. if you want to see what my setups were like. But yeah, South Sweetzen, if you've never done a pheasant grind before, I would at least start on South Sweetzen so that we can kind of get an idea of how to do them, and then move to a new map. But so it's however you want to handle that. Okay, so my two deer are far away from each other this time. That's a lot of fun. I'm thinking I might need to move my setup a little bit. This is a great shooting zone, but it's very far shots. Not that I don't like it. There goes that guy. I don't want him to float, so I'm not going to shoot him. Okay. That was not the best shot in the world, but we should be able to still find it. See, where'd this guy go? There he is. Come on, Duke. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Nah, this guy ran way too far. I probably should have hopped on the four-wheeler, but I didn't know how far away he'd be. There we go. Finally got him. Alright, let's move on. Buddy, don't just walk out in front of him like that. Thank you. And now he's gonna turn around. Come on. I guess I didn't get the lung. Felt like a good lung shot. Guys, we are slowly approaching the number that we got our last great one on. There, right there, made 390 kills, and we got our last Great One Mule Deer at 411. Technically, it was 412 if you want to count him as well, but he was the 411th buck that I spotted, that I was going to shoot. Nice, Star Wars. Happy early birthday, man. I won't be able to wish you one tomorrow, probably, because I'm going to be a little bit busy, but I do wish you a happy early birthday, man. I hope it's a great one for you. You're no longer in the single digits, buddy. You're now a big double digiter. Dude, my dog's had searching for blood so long right there, I thought, please don't tell me it's going to lose a blood trail again. I think I'm hearing a bear somewhere. Yes, I am. Don't know where he's at, though. I'm coming, Duke. I'm coming. There he is. Doing a great job today, my friend. There you go, Pally. Yeah, that's my buddy. Well, I guess you're getting 2 treats. I meant to play with him that time, but it's alright. I'll give him another treat. Double treat day for him. Ooh, there we go. We got another level 5 on the map. He ain't gonna get shot though, guys, because these other 2 are my targets. But we got another level 5. Well, I hit him. Didn't hit him good though. Oh, I shot a doe. A daggone doe got in the way. Please fall right there. Please don't float. Please don't float. Oh, thank goodness. Shoot, man. Shot a stinking doe. She jumped in the way for a man. Tried to sacrifice her life for him, but it didn't pay off. But, gosh, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. You're going to go ATV riding on your Sportsman? Oh, let's go, man. I hope you have a great time, buddy. Well, hopefully your birthday luck will rub off on me. Where it's your birthday, hopefully we'll get a great one. That'd be pretty cool. If I got a great one for my birthday and then got one right before you had yours, that'd be pretty cool. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to stutter my TV there for a minute. I was checking something. I don't think I could spot anything on that end if I wanted to. I did too, man. I did too. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if it will, but that would be pretty neat. If I got a great one right before my birthday, and then right before you had yours, I got a great one today too. We are really close though, man. We're very, very close to this to the amount of animals that we killed for my great one. That right there made 393, and my last great one on the ski ridge came at 411. So we're getting really close. I'm hoping we get them around that same time, but I don't know if we will or not. Alright, Star Wars, I'm sorry I'm not good enough for you, man. I hope you enjoy Flinter's stream better than mine. No, I'm kidding, man. It ain't no problem. I totally understand. I'll see you when you come back, buddy. I'll still be live for another hour and a half, give or take. Right now it's 3:30 my time, and I was going to stream until 5 today, so we got about another hour and a half, I'll be live. I'm going to go check these two solo pawns, guys, real quick. I don't know if it's too late in the day to check them, but I'm going to go check these solo pawns. Random Rocky out walking around out there. Random turkey. It's a gobbler. Oh, that's a good gobbler. I don't know where he went. That's a good estimate. That's a good estimate. There he is. Oh, I hit him. Oh, I actually got him out of the air. Let's go. What's up, Colton? Over the stream, man, we just shot a diamond potential turkey out of the air with the 22. He was just casually flying around down here. I don't know if he is a diamond or not, but he has a chance at it. Hope you're doing well, man. We've shot 2 diamonds today. He didn't make diamond. But he had a chance at it. I always shoot the turkeys if they're a level 2, but it has a 20 to 24 pounds and a 4-star trophy rating, then I always shoot them. Because I have gotten diamond turkeys that way. What you been up to, Colton? You doing anything fun, man? Good to have you, buddy. I thought I'd have a solo over here. It's been a little while since I've been here. So I knew I'd have a solo. I don't think I have a tent, do I? No, I don't. Gonna have to hoof it. I should get a face cam read. I don't know if that'll ever come to the channel, man. Like I said, I'm gonna if it ever does come to the channel, guys, it'll be whenever I'm much bigger than where I am now. I want to make sure that I've kind of got that security through YouTube in a way, if that makes sense. I want to make sure that I'm at least in the thousands before I even consider a webcam, guys. So, for now, you guys will just have to deal with my voice. Hopefully that ain't terrible to you guys. Hopefully I'm still entertaining either way. But, yeah, guys, I'm just not going to do it right now. The world's just not safe enough, in my opinion, to show my face. And plus, some of you guys know my real name, where I used to let you guys call me that on the channel. That's another good turkey. Those are both good turkeys. Okay, I got one. I don't know if the other gobbler's stuck around or not. No, I don't think he did. Well, we got one of the turkeys at least. We'll go check him out in a minute. Just playing GTA with your cousin and me and my cousin's buddy. I hear you, man. I bet you're excited for the GTA 6. You're probably looking forward to that game a lot right now, then. But yeah, guys, like I said, I am planning on doing Resident Evil. The very first Resident Evil game that I'm going to do, guys, will not include my voice, just because I've already beat the game, so I don't get scared at it too much anymore. But I am going to be turning Resident Evil 2 Remake into a movie. For any of you guys who have never played the game, or if you have played the game, then it has two different storylines, and both characters are going through like their events around the same time as the other person is. So I'm going to be taking both storylines and combining it into one chronological story. So hopefully that's a lot of fun. And then Resident Evil 3, 4, 7, and 8 will all be including my voice, guys. I'll be putting my voice over in all of those. So hope you guys will be excited to see me play Resident Evil 2 and also see it as a movie. And then hopefully you guys will also be excited to hear me get scared whenever we finally play Resident Evil 3 and 4. Resident Evil 4 is one of the biggest games of all time, so I'm really excited to play it. Resident Evil 3 was kind of controversial. Some people really like it, other people really didn't like it. Basically, because it has trouble following like the original game, where this one's a remake. But people said it's still a solid game. It just cut a lot of the content out of the original game, which I never played the original, so I'll probably end up having a more positive outlook on it because of it. What 2 diamonds did I get today? So over here at this pawn, Colton, this one right here, at the start of the stream, I think it was our second run. There's only one buck that's a constant there, and he came as a level 5. So I shot him, and then on our 4th run, I think, our 4th or 5th run today, we went back through there again, and he came back as a diamond again. So he was level 5, and I shot him, and then he came back as another level 5. And he scored about the same both times. I believe it was a 337 the first time I shot him, and I believe the second time it was a 333. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and reset time again. Yeah, Colton, right now we're not shooting diamonds unless... And so, for instance, if it's only one buck in a zone, but he's a constant buck, and he comes back as a diamond, I shoot him, because that way I can keep shooting out of that zone. If there's 2 deer in the same zone, and both of them become diamonds, I will shoot the biggest one, but leave the other one alive, because I am trying to do that thing I do where I'm stacking nothing but diamonds and level 2s. The only time I'll shoot a level 2 is if it's the second deer that I need to shoot. Like if I need to shoot 2 deer out of a zone and one out of the 2 comes back as a level 2, I will go ahead and shoot it. Or if I've been through several runs and I can't tell which level 2 it is, I'll just take a risk and shoot another one just so I can have more than one buck. Star Wars, I really appreciate it, man. But I really do appreciate you thinking of me. But don't go out of your way to advertise my channel on someone else's stream, or well, if you want to ask if he's heard about me and stuff, you definitely can. That's totally fine. But don't be like, am I telling his viewers that I'm live? I don't want to steal any of his people. So I don't know if you said that or not. I'm not accusing you of doing such. I'm just saying that if you do happen to mention me in somebody else's stream, just do it in a manner that's not letting them know that I'm currently live or trying to pull people over to my channel. Like I said, be respectful of the other YouTubers and stuff. I don't want to steal from their streams. But I do appreciate you thinking of me, though, man. It would be cool to know if he knows of me and stuff like that, where he's one of my idols. But at the same time, like I said, I just don't want to risk anybody leaving his stream to come and watch me because I don't want to compete with anybody. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, that's totally fine. Just asking if they've heard of me and like giving your overall thoughts on me as a YouTuber is I mean, that's fine. And I appreciate that. I really do. Just like I said, just don't be saying it in a way that makes it seem as if you're trying to get people over to my streams. You know what I mean? You can definitely let people know what you think about me, and just say he's really good too and stuff like that. That ain't no problem. I don't think. Just don't advertise my channel. You know what I mean? Like I don't want the YouTubers thinking that I'm sending people over trying to take some of their viewers. You know what I mean? What's up, VR? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you. Also, guys, make sure you like the stream if you haven't already, guys. I don't usually tend to ask you guys for likes and subscriptions, but we're getting very close to 500, guys, so I am trying to push it a little bit harder. So if you guys are here today and having a really great time being here, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel because we're trying to get to 500 as soon as possible. Also, guys, make sure that remember that hitting the like button is 50 shares across YouTube per like button hit. So it greatly increases our chances of somebody finding the channel. Also, Colton, I want to let you know too, man, if you didn't see the short from last night, we did get an albino level 3, and then now today we got a piebald level 3. That was another trophy we got today. We did shoot a piebald earlier in the stream. That deer was in so much pain, he's like, here, just shoot me. He was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just going to stand here and let him shoot me, because I can't handle it. That poor thing. What were you guys talking about? Who was you guys? Because I've talked to several different people. Colton was asking me what kind of trophies we had today. I told him we've gotten 2 diamonds and a rare. And then Mr. Star Wars said that Flinter was live, and he was just asking Flinter if he knew about me and was giving and letting him know that he thinks that I'm a good YouTuber and thinks that he would like me. And I was letting him know that that's fine, but just not to advertise my channel to his viewers because I don't want to steal viewers from his stream. Hi. Okay. Random mountain lion. But you know what? I hate those things. So I'm gonna shoot it. Get away from my zone. Where's the second one at? I thought they were both right here. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, yeah, I thought they were side by side. Thank you, Colton. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's my first ever rare that was not a dilute. Guys, today's piebald and last night's albino was the first time I ever got any other rare for the mule deer. I've gotten only dilutes. I've never seen anything else until last night and today. So Silver Ridge has been very nice to me, guys, as far as rares. VR, if you're asking who Mr. Star Wars was talking about, it was Flinter. He is currently live streaming over on his channel. Hey, we got one of the bucks to come back over here. Nice. One of the solos returned. Which means now I got 2 bucks out of this zone I can shoot. You know, on second thought, I'm going to leave it. That's a teeny tiny level 2. I'm going to leave him. That'll work. If this guy becomes a level 5, I will then shoot the level 2. I'll just juggle them. That should be fine. Especially since I know the other one's a solo. He's riding solo. I hate that song. It's catchy, but I don't like it. But yeah, guys, just don't, like I said, if Scarecrow or Flinter are ever live on their channel, guys, you can ask them if they've heard of me. You know, if you want to give your opinion of me, you can, but just don't present it in a way where it makes you seem like you're trying to encourage the other people to leave his stream to come to mine. Like I said, guys, everybody has their fans, everybody has their people, and I don't want to be competing for other people's people. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful as a YouTuber to try to come over there and advertise my channel, or to and I also don't want them thinking that you guys are trying to do it for me. You know what I mean? I don't want any sore feelings from anybody else on YouTube. Okay, we got him. I don't know if we got him. Probably just got the two. That's fine. Guys, we broke 400. We're exactly 11 kills away from going longer than our last grind. That right there made 400 kills, guys. We got our last great one at 411. So hopefully we'll get him prior to 1,000 kills as well, but we're just about to tie our record for our mule deer. Let's see. Where's the other one at? Let me go get Duke back over here. I don't know where my other deer died at. Thank you, VR. I really appreciate it, man. I love that you love being here. I love that you have a great time here. Flinter is one of the most popular YouTubers for Call of the Wild, along with Scarecrow. And those two are also the people that my idols are, the ones that I'm following in the footsteps of. I really love their work with Call of the Wild and everything. So I'm not trying to be like them by any means. I'm trying to be like myself. But watching them do their channel and everything is what encouraged me to make a channel, and I try my best. I'm trying my best to make my channel be at least as high quality as they make theirs. Even though I'm not as creative and I'm not making videos like they do, I'm more of a streamer than I am a content creator. So the only time I really make content is when I'm doing playthroughs. Because I just enjoy being live talking to you guys while playing Call of the Wild than I do playing by myself. Whether it's recording a video or not, it's just what I enjoy more. So, whereas if I'm doing like a playthrough, like whenever I'm doing Resident Evil and stuff for you guys here in the future, that's a lot different because it's storyline. I can be more invested in it. This one's more about just like free roaming and shooting stuff, and it's just easier for me to get into this game if I'm actually if someone's watching me do it, and I'm getting to share the experiences with you all. Hopefully that makes sense. But this is kind of like how I like running my channel. Is I like being live, letting you guys be there to see all the stuff I get. And if I get anything when I'm not live, I just turn it into a short so that you guys will still be able to see everything. I try my best not to let you guys miss anything unless it's like a really little trophy that I just don't feel like showing. But no, Mr. Star Wars, I never have heard of them. I wouldn't know what he sings or what genre he is or anything, man. Yeah, VR. But like I said, I would recommend Scarecrow and Flinter's channel to you. Like I said, they are amazing at what they do. Their content is very high quality. I watch them daily. I mostly watch Flinter because Scarecrow is mostly about like grinding and stuff. Even though he does have free roaming stuff on his channel. Flinter is a mix between the Hunter Classic, the Hunter Call of the Wild, and then he's also been playing Deer Hunting Camp. And I'm actually thinking about bringing Deer Hunting Camp to my channel. I don't know when or if that'll happen, guys, but I am considering bringing that to the channel because that game reminds me a lot of like the old Deer Hunter games, and I love them to death. So you guys might see me play that game in the future, but as of right now, it's not a guarantee. I'm not saying that I will. It just depends on what the future holds. But I do like Deer Hunting Camp, and I think it's a really great game. It just needs to have a little bit of an overhaul, make it a little bit more realistic, and controls and stuff need to be adjusted a little bit. But other than that, though, it looks like it's an amazing game. Deer Hunting Camp VR is a really cool, cool new game that's came out. I think it's on all platforms, if I ain't mistaken. But the deer models are really good, and basically you hunt through an entire deer season. So you start out in the scouting season where you try to make your plan as to where you're going to be on the hunting and stuff, and you get to make your own food plots and stuff. And then you go into the what is it? So you have two different seasons before the main season starts. You have one where you're basically just setting up your stuff. You have another one where you get to plan out on where you want to put your tree stands and stuff, but you can do that all in the same season. And then you go in and actually hunt it. So it's actually really cool. Like I said, it's a new game, so obviously it's not going to be as advanced as like the Hunter Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter, but it's a very good game. I think the game developer has done great with it. Like I said, it isn't far along as some of the newer games or the games that we've been playing, guys. But I think it's a great game from what I've seen of it. Honestly, right now I'm enjoying that content from Flinter's channel more than anything. I really love watching him play Deer Hunting Camp, and I think that I would enjoy the game myself. It's just right now, financial wise and stuff, I just don't have any way of getting it. But I think I might start featuring that on the channel at some point because I do really like that game. So I would actually prefer you not to ask any questions involving religion or anything here on the channel. I'm a Phantom. Not that it's a bad thing to do. It's just that some people are everybody has their own beliefs, and I don't want to start any kind of controversial topics on here on the channel by accident. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you probably just don't ask anything Christian related or anything. The only thing I'll answer is if I am a Christian and if I go to church. That's the only questions I will ask or I'll answer. Because everything else, I just don't want anybody else to get offended in the chat or start trying to join the conversation. And next thing you know, we're in an argument or in a debate. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a Christian debate or argument on the channel at all. And plus, I can also be in the future if I'm ever getting paid for my live streams, I can also be demonetized for it. If they consider a question that I answer controversial, they can actually make it to where I don't get paid for my stuff. So we have to be very careful with what we talk about here on the channel, guys. No VR. Oh, it's awesome VR. But no, we are not. It is not free VR, but it is cheap. It's $20. Last time I looked, it was $19.99. So it's a cheap game, but and like I said, it's a new game, so it's not as advanced. But the deer models are great. You get to drag your own deer, so whenever you kill it and you walk up to it, you actually have to drag it into a spot where you can get it on the ATV and actually drive it away. Which it's actually a side by side is actually what you're driving in the game. But like I said, it's incredible. I think the game is great. It's a random respawn generator game, so all your deers can be dramatically different or around the same. They have like pre-rendered antlers obviously on the game, but they're like randomized. Like they can be at different sizes, different thicknesses. It's really cool. If you haven't watched Deer Hunting Camp yet VR, or if you guys haven't watched it, just after my stream today, if you guys want to, just go to Flinter's channel and just watch his videos on it. Go back to the very first time he ever played the game and then watch all the videos up to the most recent one. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them right now that he's done. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. It is a very advanced and a very good game for as young as it is. Star Wars, if you're asking if I go to church, I do. Maybe not as much as I should be, but yes, I do try to go to church. And I am a Christian. But like I said, guys, that's all I'm going to say about the subject. So I don't want any kind of like debates or controversial talks or any kind of arguments to spark up in the chat. And I also don't want to be talking about Jesus and God during a hunting stream because one, it's not what we're doing, and two, it's if people walk into my stream. So let me put a scenario up for you guys. Let's say that somebody new joins the stream because they want to see hunting and fishing content, and then they come on here and all we're talking about is Jesus and God. that can make people very uncomfortable, even if it's good stuff. And because of that, that's another reason why I don't want to do it on the channel too, guys. Is because I don't want anybody feeling out of place or feeling weirded out by the conversations we're having. So, like I said, if somebody asks me if I'm a Christian and asks me if I go to church, I will say yes to both of those things. But that's as far as I want it to go, guys. But you don't have to advertise yourselves as Christians. This is not necessarily a Christian channel. I just want to keep it very family friendly. Like I said, I will be playing some rated M games across time, guys, that will involve some language and gore. But I was raised with the perspective that as long as I don't believe in the stuff that I'm listening to or that I'm playing, and as long as I'm not doing it myself in real life or supporting it myself in real life, then I don't see anything wrong with it. And then plus I'm mature enough to just be able to let it roll over my shoulder if I hear anything like that. But guys, again, if some of you guys do not enjoy hearing that kind of stuff or do not like watching games that involve gore or language, I would be totally understanding if you guys decide not to watch it. Guys, we have that level 5 here. I think I am going to go ahead and juggle another buck. So I'm going to try to shoot 2 here, guys. So there's 1. That should be 2. Alright. In case you guys are wondering why I'm doing this, my new strategy, guys, is to make the entire map be nothing but level 5s and 2s, but I want at least 2 bucks on every zone that I can shoot. The second buck that I was shooting on this zone became a level 5, so now I need another second buck. So these are now going to be the 2 bucks that I'm shooting. And I'm going to try to leave level 5 alone. Now I'm stuck. That's a first. That's okay, Star Wars. Like I said, man, it's not a problem. It'll always be on my channel, so I mean, at some point in the future, if you get old enough to where your parents will let you watch rated M movies or anything, you can go back and watch it at that time. But I totally understand, man. Like I said, I know these are rated M games. I know they have some language and gore. So I mean, like I said, I'm not expecting everybody to watch any and all things that I ever make. I mean, I'm hoping you guys do, and I'm hoping you guys will at least give it a chance, because I am going to be working my butt off on these next playthroughs, trying to turn 2 stories into one. So, I would like for you guys to at least give them a try if you guys are able to watch them, because I will be pouring my heart and soul into these Resident Evil games, guys. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see me get scared. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see me play my horror games. And I played RE2 all the way through, and I absolutely loved that game, and now I'm sold on the series. And that's the reason why I'm wanting to play it. I'm wanting to be able to play all the mainline games before the new one comes out next year in February. And I figured that if I'm going to play them all, I might as well put them on my channel. So that's the reason why it's happening, guys. Because you guys have been wanting to see me play horror games, and because I'm wanting to get caught up on the Resident Evil series before the new one drops in February. Yeah, VR, that's the point. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want somebody to join the stream and thinking that all it's going to be is hunting and fishing, and then when they get in here, it's like nothing but like controversial topics like Christianity and stuff. That's something I do not allow. Politics, religion, anything that can possibly start controversial topics or a huge debate or a huge argument in my chat, you will never see that on the channel, guys. I will never allow it. And if somebody keeps pushing to try to get me to get into it, I will ban them. I'll give them some warnings. I'll let them know to switch topics, and if they still don't, then they will get banned. So, let's see. Do I have any others here? So there's our other big level 4. He gets to stay, but that guy is still providing us an extra buck to shoot. So I'm very happy about that. I don't know if I got the lung there. Oh, I did. Okay, good. That was a little bit too much to the left there. I was worried I missed the lungs. Thank you, VR. I really appreciate the compliments, guys. Like I said, it means the world to me that you guys love being here. I love having my own like fan base and stuff, even though I'm so small. So thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you all for all the support. You mean the world to me. And whenever I tell you all that I love you at the end of the stream, I really mean it too. Like, I love having you guys here. I love the support that I get, and I love what I do. So, when I tell you all that I love y'all before I leave, I do mean it. Genuinely. Um, Star Wars, I do not. I'm always gonna live by that curse, by that thing, man. You will never hear D-Train say curse words, and I will never allow somebody to be like heavy language in chat. So I will live by that promise, man. The only thing that I can't do anything about is the games that I play. You got to remember, man, the games that I play, I can't control what people say on them. I can still love a game even if it has language or gore in it, man. Like I said, it's all about being able to handle that kind of stuff or being able to watch it, or play it. And like I said, man, I have not broken that promise. You will never hear me curse because I don't curse in real life, and I'm very clean in real life as well, and that's how I'm going to keep my fan base. Like I said, during these times that I play these rated M games, you might have a few comments that'll come in under those videos, guys, where somebody might say a curse word or two. Just don't say anything, guys. Let me handle all of that because I don't want people thinking that everybody in my chat's going to gang up on them if they start doing something I don't like. So leave all the disciplinary stuff to me, guys. Don't say anything to anybody if they curse or anything under any of my videos. I will respond to them and politely ask them to not be using language on my channel. But like I said, though, if it's just a D word or an H word, I'll probably just let it stand, guys. As long as they don't join my streams or constantly say like F bombs, GDs, S words, and stuff like that, I probably will just try to let it be because people are people and I can't control them and I don't want to make them feel like I'm judging them. And plus, it's a rated M game that they're watching, so you know it's calling for a more mature audience, anyways. So I'll be a little bit more lenient when it comes to the comment section on my rated M games, but not by much. I'll only be able to take certain words. But yeah, guys, you'll never hear me curse, and you guys will never see me do anything, in my videos where I'm actually doing something that's not appropriate for my channel. I'm not a hypocrite to you guys, and I never will be. Very true, VR, very true. And like I said, even if I never hit 100,000 on the channel, you guys, I will still stay around, guys. I am not planning on going anywhere. So I love what I do too much, and even if my channel never really grows to fame, I am still really hoping that I'll at least be successful enough to continue my dreams as a YouTuber. I mean, I know I'm getting a very late start in my life. I'm already 30. I started whenever I was 28. I'm late 28, but I was wanting to start a long time ago. Like, I was wanting to start whenever I was in my 20s, but unfortunately back then I just didn't have the right kind of support to chase that dream down from my family at the time. Nor did I have the right setup to do so. And then after I got married to my beautiful wife, a couple years ago, she said that she was going to let me pursue my dreams, and she's been letting me do that ever since. So it's a big W for her, guys. If it wasn't for her, I would not be here. She's the one that's giving me the most support to start my channel, and she's the one who allows me to stream 3 to 4 days a week, depending on what her schedule is. So my wife is the biggest winner for my channel right now, guys. Okay, let's get this other turkey real quick. Because he's another diamond potential, so I'm going to try to get him. And we got him. Let's go. Very true, VR. Yeah, no, to me, the way I look at life, I'm a very optimistic person. And the way that I look at life, whenever you're 30, until you're 40, you're young. Like, that's the way I look at it. You're young all the way until you hit 40. And then when you're within 40s through your 50s, you're mid-aged. And then in my opinion, whenever you hit 60, you're elderly. And that's just kind of the way I look at it. And again, even if you're elderly, it doesn't mean like you're old per se, if that makes sense. It just means that you've lived a really healthy long life and you're still kicking. You know what I mean? And guys, you never know. Grandpa D may be around back at that time. If I'm still loving what I'm doing, even when I'm 60, guys, I may still be right here doing Call of the Wild at the time. You never know. We'll just have to see where life takes me. Especially if you guys get me over 100,000. If I ever break 100,000 subscribers, guys, I'm going to be doing this until the day that I can't do it no more. At least that's my plan, because I love this to death. I love making content. I love doing playthroughs. I love doing streams. So as long as my channel stays at least relatively successful, guys, I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. Star Wars, that is very, very easy answer, my friend. I would give them one warning, and if they kept it up, I'd ban them. It's that simple. And if they kept coming in, I would even report them to YouTube itself to see if I can get them banned for life. I do know how to work the banning process, guys. I've done extensive research on it, so I know how to ban people temporarily, but I also know how to get them banned for life. So if people are being extremely disrespectful to me in chat, guys, it will not stand. Neither one of them. Both of them were trolls, guys. We had 2 turkeys that had a chance to make diamond, and they both trolled me. But that's a usual thing for turkeys, though, so I ain't too upset. Alright, I didn't get to check this pawn last time, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and check this pawn, see if there's an extra in here. I gotta stay on top of my solos, y'all. But the good news is, though, guys, is that even though you guys are seeing me having to go out of the way for a couple of these zones, if you guys haven't noticed, all of these zones are in line. Like, you can literally go in a big circle around the map and cover both your solo zones as well as your main zones. And that's another thing that I absolutely love about Silver Ridge. On a ski ridge, I had to go way out of my way to check my solos. Whereas on this map, they're all within, like, the same circle, especially if you're using the same setup I'm using. Which, that's my favorite way in the world to do a grind, guys. If you can get it to where it's just one big circle, where you're going to start at the beginning and then work your way back to the beginning by the end of your grind, that's the best way to do it, guys. I do not like doing zigzag grinds. I like making sure I'm going around in circles. Star Wars, obviously, man, it'd be the same result. I'm not going to let anybody trash talk my people, and I'm not going to let anybody trash talk me, so it'll be the same exact result. They will end up getting warnings. And if they still don't stop, then they will get banned. And honestly, if they're being over the top bad, then it won't be temporary. If it's really, really bad to my people, I'm just going to report them to YouTube immediately and try to get them where they can never join my channel again. Guys, for everybody who's in my chat right now, it is time. That last buck, guys, was 411. Our record is 411. So after this next time reset, guys, if we've got a great one, then we have tied our record. If we do not have a great one, it's going to be longer than our last grind. So let's see what this next part shows, guys. We either got a great one before we're going to have it tied, or it's going to go longer. I'm going to go ahead. We shouldn't need to do a time reset, guys, because where I'm doing this big circle, all the animals should be back by now. But let's go ahead, guys. Let's check all of our zones. Let's see if this next run gives us a great one. But yeah, Star Wars, like I said, man, if people are disobeying my rules or anything, just don't say anything. Your all's job, even if you're a moderator, your all's job is just to be here having a good time, answering questions for me if I don't know the answers to them, and just being overall the best person you can be in chat. I mean, just be there to have fun. If anybody is misbehaving or treating you guys bad, leave that to me. Do not do my job for me, guys. Just leave that for me, and I'll take care of it. Okay? I won't let anybody disrespect you guys. They'll either be canceled they'll either be kicked out of the stream immediately, or as soon as I can get them kicked. So do not worry. They will not be around the entire time. Alright, guys. That officially makes this grind be longer than our last one, guys. We're now at 413. Our last grind was 411. It could be, Star Wars. It could be. Unfortunately, we are now longer than our last grind. The next zone did not have a great one in it. So we're going to keep going around the map. Now, guys, this next zone, in my personal opinion, guys, this next zone is the one that will have a great one. If we see a great one, it's going to be right here, right now, because this guy has been a diamond 2 times over today. This is the fourth time we visited him, and out of the 2 times that we shot him, he was a diamond both times, guys. The first time we saw him today, he was a level 5, and we shot him, and then he came back as another level 5. So let's see what he came back as, guys. He should be here. He came back as a level 4. Oh, well. I guess he got tired of being a diamond. But that's fine. We'll take him. He did not come back as a great one, guys, but still, he's done more than be helpful to us today. We got our albino off this pawn, guys. The albino was over here in this corner. In case you guys were wondering, he was like right over here. I was managing that zone at the time before I decided to destroy it. Yeah, this guy's not going to be not going to be a great one for us. But that is still totally fine. We will still take him. VR, you said the word two. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to let me know what you're saying two about. Now, guys, today, after this stream ends, guys, I am going to be going off and helping my dad with a really big project this evening. I'm probably going to involve a lot of sweat and burning up. But tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be putting a poll out on the channel. Make sure you guys go to the community tab at least a few times tomorrow. I'm planning on having it out in the afternoon at some point. But I'm going to let you guys vote on what we're doing Wednesday. So make sure that you guys are there for that poll. Right now, the choices, guys, which you can tell me in chat if you want to, but it is not going to play a part until you guys vote tomorrow. But tomorrow, the options are going to be more Silver Ridge Peaks Great One Mule Deer Grind if we do not get the Great One today. If we get the Great One today, it will not be an option because at that point I want to move on to something else. But your options for now, guys, is the Great One Mule Deer Grind here on SRP. The second option you guys will have is the Great One New England Grind for the whitetail. Your third option, guys, is going to be Fishing Planet, because I'll bring that to the channel. And then option number 4 is Marvel Rivals. So you guys will get to choose between 2 different games and 2 different grinds. So make sure you guys are here to vote on that poll. That will determine on what we're doing Wednesday. And then, guys, we'll be playing together on Friday. Friday, we will have our multiplayer stream, so make sure you guys are there for that as well. VR, you're still going to have to explain yourself a little bit, man. You just said to stream. Were you asking me a question and I didn't see the question? Or, because I'm just not understanding what you're meaning, what you're trying to say to me. You'll have to let me know. I'm sorry, man. You're so glad that you treat us like this. You're an adult and I'm a kid and you treat me very well. You're a nice person. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, I always try to treat people like they're my best friends, whether I know them or not. And this is how I legitimately am in real life too, guys. If you met me in real life, like got lucky enough to know that it was me, I'll be the same exact person. So, I mean, like I said, I really appreciate you guys. And I try to treat you guys with respect, and I just hope in turn you guys will respect me as well. And that's why I don't use Nightbot and stuff on my channel, guys, because I just really want you guys to just respect my rules. You know, it's very easy to choose not to curse. It's very easy to choose not to say anything disgusting or vulgar in the chat. And people who just choose not to do that are just people that's being straight up disrespectful to my rules, and they don't deserve to be here, in my opinion, in that case. So, that's the way I'm looking at it, guys. I shouldn't, I mean, like I said, I'm just going to leave it to me and my moderators. I don't think I'll need Nightbot. But, we'll see how life treats us. I think, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop, yet again, another level 2 here. Because I need 2 bucks to shoot out of this zone instead of just 1. So, let's see. He's behind that doe. Let me shoot this guy first. It's fine if I don't get this one, guys. Well, I hit him. I don't know where I hit him at. I didn't mean to shoot that time. I had my finger on the trigger too much. Alright, that should bring him down. Yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and try to shoot another buck out of this zone, even though it was a level 2. Because, like I said, I like to have at least 2 deer to shoot at. And this was a 1 buck zone, so I wanted to make where the other one's level 5. So I'm going to go ahead and make the hard decision to get rid of another level 2. Again, guys, this is not like legitimate herd management, but it still, as you guys can see, it still gives me diamonds. And also, it's going to give me a good chance at getting most of my map to be both a good balance between 2s and 5s. Or at least diamond potential animals. Okay, I think both of these guys ran off. Okay, this guy ran off, but the other one died. That's right. Yeah, the other one just fell, so I need to go get him. Sorry, guys. I get a little bit confused sometimes. What is Nightbot VR? So Nightbot is a free moderator that you can add to your channel. It's an AI mod, and you can set its settings, put what word you can type words into its chat to watch out for You can set reminders on your channel so that way if you're wanting to constantly remind people to subscribe or like your channel, you can. Or if you have like an update that you're wanting to put out every so often and just remind people what's coming up to the channel, you can. It's just basically like a little AI feature for YouTube that you can add to your channel that basically moderates people for you and also helps with reminders and stuff like that. I did have it on my channel at one point, but it's so hard for me to figure out how to use it that I just quit using it. And like I said, it's called the Wild, and usually the people that come to the streams are usually really clean people, anyways. So so I didn't really see a need for not bots. And like I said, if anybody new joins the channel, I just let them know to keep it family friendly, and as long as they respect that, I'll have no issues with them. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Glad she was able to make it, man. We are officially longer than our last grind, by the way, Jack. Just in case you're wondering, we're at 416. Our last great one came at 411, so we are currently this is currently not going to break our record for the fastest mule deer, but still, we're having a good stream. We've got an albino, we've got a piebald, and we've killed 2 diamonds today, so we're doing pretty good. We have other diamonds on the map, but I'm not shooting those because of my new strategy I'm trying. The only way I'll shoot a diamond is if I have 2 bucks in one zone and they both become diamonds, so I'll just shoot the biggest one out of the 2. Or if it's a zone that has a returning buck in it, and that 1 buck becomes a 5. Dude, that guy's just swimming. That guy's just down there swimming. That's so funny. That is a nice sized buck too, man. I don't even know if I can hit that guy. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. I don't think he's gonna make dime. So I'm gonna drop him too. And honestly, that guy is a level 5. I'm gonna leave him just because he is a level 5. There we go. Finally, he slowed down to give me a shot. How do you get Nightbot? You Google it. You just want to go to Google and just put Nightbot, and then it should be at the very top thing you see. It'll basically be like a AI manager for your site or something, and then you just copy the QR code, go to your YouTube studio, go to the page where you add moderators, and you just add them in. But the complicated thing about it is that I can't figure out how to set his sliders to where it isn't like overly disciplining people. I used him a while back whenever Way of the Hunter was still new, and I was doing a stream for Way of the Hunter, and I had some guy that was in there chatting with me, and it kept kicking him, and he wasn't even doing anything wrong. Like it just kept banning him for like 2-minute bans at a time, and so I went back, readjusted the settings, but tried it again the next day, and it was better the next day. Like you could tell that my adjustments helped, but it was still like banning people for saying words that I didn't even have in there for it to watch out for. So like I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to use it, so I decided just to get rid of it. But I think that most streamers do use Nightbot though. Also, guys, it has been a little while since I said so, so if you guys are enjoying your time being here today, make sure that you guys hit the like button for me. Every time you guys hit the like button, it is 50 chances for somebody to find me per like button hit. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible, so we can do moderators, super chats, and good stuff like that, guys. I appreciate any support you all can give. This zone does not have its deer in here right now for some reason. VR, that is totally up to you, man. The way I look at it, if your channel is which I don't think it is because of who you are, but if you're trying to stream stuff on your channel that's a lot of mature content, like a lot of games that are full of language and gore and stuff, I would say yes. If you're streaming it, because you can get some people in there if you're playing like mature games, you can get some people that can just not be behaving well. Or if you're playing like a Marvel Rivals game, Any type of game that like invites people to trash you, because sadly Marvel Rivals, I do stand a chance every time I stream that to have somebody join the chat where it's like they just want to tear me up because I'm not playing like amazingly. So you just gotta be kind of careful. But I mean, like I said, it's up to you entirely what you use on your channel, man. I wouldn't recommend it, but I also wouldn't say not to use it. To me, it's just one of those things where if you can understand it, I would highly recommend it because it does help you moderate your channel. But if you don't know how to use it like me, then I would just say no, and I would just ban people on your own and stuff if they ain't obeying you or if they're doing something really bad in chat. VR, I would not do any kind of moderation if you're only 50. To me, the only time you need moderation is is whenever you get to the point to where you have about 6 to 10 people in your chat. Because honestly, as long as you know how to stick up for yourself and you know how to be tough and you're willing to ban people if they're behaving poorly, you really don't need a moderator. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing moderators until I hit 500. Because like I said, right now, usually in chat I only have about 4 people talking to me at once in some cases, and that's about as much as that I get in chat. So I don't really need the extra help right now. And I'm going to be basing how many moderators are on my channel based on how many people are in chat as an average. So if I'm only getting like 6 to 10 people in chat at the same time, then I'm only going to need 1 moderator. And I'm only going to do that as like celebration for 500. But let's say in the future I get to like 550 or 600 people, and then all of a sudden now you're like 15 to 20 people in chat at the same time. I might need 2 people just to make sure that I stay on top of questions and to make sure that I have that extra help if I need it. You know what I mean? But other than that, though, I mean, like I said, if you don't really need that, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just do mods of any sort, just based on your needs. But if you ever do want to use it, though, VR, it is free, though. A Nightbot is a free manager, so, I mean, you don't have to pay for him. Just like I said, I've tried to looking up some YouTube videos in the past and stuff to figure out how to set it up, but I can't find anything that's like specifically like answering the question I wanted to be answered. All the videos that I find is just how to add him to your YouTube channel. And I can't find a video where somebody's actually going through and explaining what all the sliders do and like where you should set them for certain things. If any of you guys use Nightbot and you guys think you can do a good tutorial on how to use it and how to set it up properly, I would highly recommend you guys making that a video, because I have not been able to find anything like that on YouTube. And I'm sure there's some new upcoming streamers that would love to know how to use Nightbot and can't figure them out. That's not something I would say that is needed, but if any of you guys use Nightbot, that is a good thing for content that I've come up with, because yeah. Alright guys, it's just 17 17s, and like I said, I don't like doing resetting time until it's like near 18. So we're gonna do a second run, guys. Unless it was 1730, 1740, I probably would reset time if it was like later like that. But we're still at the top of the hour, I'm just gonna keep going around in circles and see if I get any more respawns. How did I get 50 subs? So my first 89 people came before I was a YouTuber. I was actually just making concerts on YouTube, which I'm still playing with the Linkin Park one, because I just can't figure out the ending too much right now. I can't get it to flow correctly. But either way, I started my YouTube career as somebody who just made playlists, and I wasn't going to get paid for it or anything. I just made them as a way to listen to music while I was working, and I had a lot of people that loved my concerts that I made. So they asked me if I'd make a YouTube channel and put them on there so they could listen to them while they're at work too. And so I started making concerts, and that's how I got my first 89. I think it was like a year later that I started doing Call of the Wild and actually started doing gaming, and that's how I ended up getting even more up to where I am now. So it's really just all about what you're putting out there on YouTube, and you got to make sure that what you do is good work. You have to make sure that you're good at editing, make sure that what you're doing is how you want it to be. And obviously you got to have the right people. You got to have people that's interested in seeing your stuff. So, I mean, really it's just all about luck. It's all about your content, and it's all about like how you present your content. But yeah, as long as you're doing good work and people like what you're putting out there, you'll get subs. Also, make sure you invite people to subscribe. At the end of your videos, make sure you thank them for being there. Make sure you say like and subscribe. Or if you're doing your voiceover, you know, invite them at the beginning or the end of your thing to subscribe. If it's at the beginning, just say if you guys like the video today, please make sure you like and subscribe. And then tell them goodbye when you end, or don't say anything at the beginning and wait till the end of the video and then invite them to do so. Because there's a lot of people that'll watch the video and then forget to subscribe to your channel and then they can't find you again. So make sure that you always invite them. That's about the best advice I can give you, VR. Also, what should you do? That's up to you, man. Whatever you think you're good at and whatever you're passionate about is what I would do. Because the thing about it is, if you're passionate about a game that you're playing and you're doing your voiceover for it, people can hear that. People can hear your passion. People can hear your excitement whenever things go correctly. If you're playing a horror game and you're passionate about getting scared, or let's say you don't like getting scared, which is my case, people's going to hear that. They're going to know, okay, this guy cannot handle being scared, and that's what makes it entertaining. If you're wanting to do like action games, you got to make sure that you know how to talk constantly. You got to be constantly letting people know what your thought processes are, why you're doing something, why you're not doing something, because your voice, if you're doing voiceover, is what's going to keep people there. And if you don't have them hooked or mesmerized with what you're doing, then you're not going to get a following. And again, be patient. These things take a lot of time. It took me my 2 years just to get my first 411 people. And then I got 418 in the past week. So I mean, like I said, it's taken me a long time just to get to where I'm at. Some people will blow up immediately, and it's just lucky. I don't know how people do that. I don't know if they pay to get their channel to grow as fast as they do or whatever happens. But I'm trying to do it the white knuckling method, which is basically where you're just doing it and hoping that people will just want you and to be famous. And that's the route I'm taking, because I don't want to spend money to pay for people to be here on my channel. You know, I'm wanting to feel like that everything I did on my channel is something that I did. You know what I'm saying? Not something that I paid for, not something that I asked for, but just something that I earned, you know? What's up, Jack? Let's see. Make shorts and pray they go viral. That's true too, Jack. That is very true. You have gained like 500 in about 3 months from shorts. Yeah, Jack, I gained a few subscribers from doing shorts. My shorts right now are averaging about 1,000 views a short. So yeah, I'm about right there with you. But yeah, shorts are a really good idea too. All right, Jack. I'll see you when you get back. I'll see you when you get back as well, VR. What's up, Ketchup? You just do a variety of different video game genres. I hear you, man. I hear you. That's what I do. Yeah, here on my channel, it's mostly Call of the Wild, but I also throw some Marvel Rivals, Fishing Planet, and Storyliner games in there. So I do a variety overall. But it's also nice to have you, man. Make sure that you, if you enjoy your time here today, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's family friendly. But yeah, man, good to have you. Glad to see you talk and chat, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you, Ketchup. I appreciate it. By the way, Ketchup, I love mustard. If I had to choose between the two of them, it'd be mustard. But I do like ketchup, though. I like your name, too. It's kind of funny. I like that. I love ketchup. I had a friend in middle school, and he was funny, but as he got older, he quit doing it, which is obvious, just because I guess he just grew out of it. But whenever we were in middle school, if there was like a really awkward silence that would break class, he would just randomly say what like foods he liked. So if there was like a really like random silence in the classroom for like, and it had to be an awkward silence, so not like a called for one, but awkward. He would always be like, "I like cheese," or he'd be like, "I like eggs." And sometimes it was funny, but a lot of times it didn't stick. But whenever it was funny, it was hilarious because it was just a random like quiet breaker, and nobody saw it coming. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a main menu reset. Because after the second run, I didn't have any respawns, so we're going to go ahead and do a main menu. Also, Ketchup, if you play the Hunter Call of the Wild or Fishing Planet or anything like that, and you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I love helping people. I have over 3,500 hours in this game, and I have a lot of hours in Fishing Planet as well. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. We also have some very educated people in chat most of the time, too. If I can't answer a question, usually they can. So, but again, you do not have to talk about stuff that's Call of the Wild or Fishing Planet related, or even games that I play related. You can talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's family friendly. I got a little tongue-tied. Just make sure it's family friendly. There we go. Now I said the word. I don't know what family friendly is, but what's up, VR? Welcome back. Oh, nice catch up, nice. What do you normally do? And that's fine if you don't like mustard, no big deal. I ain't gonna smite thee just because you don't like mustard. But it's good to have you either way, man. But what do you do on Call of the Wild? Are you a grinder or are you a free roamer? Yeah, my wife isn't a very big mustard fan herself. Let's see, are you gonna drink, sir? Yes, he is. No, don't leave. Well, I got him. Okay, good, good. Did I not get his buddy? Surely I got both of them. What's up, Bassmaster? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Have I got anything good today? I've got 2 diamonds, which, like I said, I'm trying a new strategy that nobody does. I'm trying to make all my animals be level 5s or level 2s only, and I'm shooting everything else. That way the game is forced to give you either a little bitty deer or a really big deer, and so far it's working pretty well. But yeah, that's about. I got an albino a level 3 last night. I got a piebald level 3 today on stream, and then we've also shot 2 diamonds today. So we've got some pretty good trophies. And I've also got about 5 other diamonds on the map as well. I'm just not shooting them because we're trying that new strategy. It got me a great one at 411 kills on a ski ridge, so I'm seeing if it'll do the same thing this time around. If I get a great one before 1,000 kills, I'm going to go ahead and say that it works. If it does not work, then I will try it one final time in a future stream. And if it doesn't work again, I'll go ahead and say that I'm just going to start shooting all my diamonds again. But I wanted to see if this would work. But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. Also, like and subscribe to the channel if you want to. We do mainly Call of the Wild here, but I also do Fishing Planet and some Marvel Rivals, and I'm going to be doing a whole Resident Evil series throughout the remainder of the year, which I'll be doing Call of the Wild in between. So, yeah, man, good to have you. Duke, you coming? Are you stuck on the hill, buddy? There we go. Duke got a little bit stuck. Alright, VR, sounds good, man. Hope you have fun. Yes, Star Wars, we do. You don't have to point it out every time, man. I know you're excited, but I can see that I have new people. It happens, buddy. Thank you for all the new people that are here, by the way. I love having you all here. What's up, country boy? Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We're currently tracking a deer that I made a poor shot on. He's right here, though. That's a good doggy. There it is. I don't know how, but I got a little bit lost there for some reason. Oh, I didn't count that buck from that pond. Hang on a second. There we go. I forgot to count the buck from the herd management pond. Got it down there now, though. You're doing good. How about you? Doing good, man. Doing good. We got an albino last night. We got a piebald level 3 today, and then now which that'll be a short later. I'll make it into a short for you guys for anybody who didn't get to see me shoot it. And then we've also got 2 diamonds today, and both diamonds came out of this buck right here. But he's decided that he's wanting to go back to being level 3s and 4s now. Yeah, that guy has been a diamond twice for us today. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, man. What's the best rifle in the game? So for me, I'm very much in love with the 308. Whether it's bolt action or the ARs like I'm using today. In my opinion, these are the 3 best weapons in the game if you're wanting to do free roaming or grinding. So you've got the 10-round 22, which is called the Virant 22 Kaliska, or whatever that is. I also love the 300 Magnum because that'll take down the classes 7 through 9 animals. and also it's an assault rifle, so it's very fast shooting. And then this is the Zarza 10 308 Stalker, and it's the other AR in the game. And this one is extremely good as well for like the 4 through 8 animals. So in my opinion, these three are the must-haves. But I also really love the bolt action variant of the 300. I also love the bolt 338. I love the bolt action 308. And then I also love the new 375. The bolt action 375 is a beast, and that's my favorite gun to use when I'm free roaming. The only time I use the 300 AR is if I'm grinding, because it gives me more rounds and it shoots quicker. But yes, that is, in my personal opinion, those are the best ones to have. Along with the other ones that I listed. And then if you're wanting like a smaller caliber weapon, the starting game 243, and then the 243 handgun is the two that I would go with. If you're wanting like a smaller game weapon. The 223 is pretty good too, but it's not as good as the 243. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a nice level 4. I don't know if that'd make diamond or not, guys, but unfortunately this is a oh, there we go. There's the other buck. Okay, so yeah, we still got 2 bucks we can shoot. Okay, never mind. We're good. I can leave that guy. He's a diamond potential, so I'm going to treat him like a level 5, and I'm going to leave him. But if either one of these 2 bucks come back and they are solos, then and it doesn't come back again, we'll have to shoot one buck for a while. I'm not entirely sure which one you're referring to, Country, by the sneaky one. It was the one that has the white patch on the belly on one side, and on the other side the white patch is a little bit bigger. That was the piebald that we got. It's also my first piebald and my first albino that I ever got before. The only rare mule deer I had before this grind was the dilutes. So Silver Ridge has been very, very kind to us as far as giving me new rares. All that I need now is a super rare. As you guys know, the one animal that has eluded me on this game is the super rare. In 3,500 hours, I do have one of every great one except for the whitetail, which I have two of. But I've never once even laid eyes on an animal that can make diamond that was a rare. My super rare luck on this game has been horrendous. I've played this game since launch. I have over 33,500 hours, and never once have I ever even laid eyes on a diamond potential rare. So, the closest I've ever gotten is gold rares. But I've never had a diamond rare. You wish you'd come to your birthday party even though you wouldn't want to? I'm sorry, Star Wars. If you lived around me and I knew you personally, I would definitely come. But, yeah. I'm sorry, man. But like I said, I'll be live streaming the next day, so you can celebrate your birthday on stream if you want to. Just let people know that you turned 10, and I'm sure there'll be people that'll be happy to wish you a happy birthday, man. I just about shot that deer. I forgot I was leaving him. I just about shot him. Yeah, oh, okay, I see what you're saying, man. Okay, so it's sneaky because it's hard to tell. Yeah, so whenever I spotted him, I didn't even realize that he was a rare, like at first. Like I was actually aiming at him with the 300, and then I think he had some grass around him if I remember correctly, but I probably ain't. But whenever I saw him, I actually had to take a double take because I know what to look for the piebalds where I've seen people shoot them, and I always look at the belly first. And thankfully, I was able to see a white patch on his belly, and that was the only reason I knew he was a piebald. But yeah, I actually did put the crosshair on him with the 300, so I about screwed him up. That's a level 5. I knew that was a level 5 before I even noticed him. Well, he gets to stay alive now. We finally got a buck in this zone that decided he wanted to stay alive. Okay, we hit that deer. I don't know where. Wow. Okay, that was a lucky shot. I don't know what we hit, but it killed him quickly. What's up, Jack? Welcome back, man. Would you want me to give you some money whenever you're able to do memberships and stuff like that? So I'm not going to say that I want you guys to do it because that is your choice. It is totally up to you all. Memberships are going to be very cheap, guys, because like I said, where I'm new to the channel and everything, there's no reason for me to have things expensive. So memberships will only be $1 a month, I think is what I'm going to set them to if you guys want to help to pay for better gear and better equipment for the channel. Which of course I probably won't be able to really upgrade until me and my wife can get in a better situation. But it's still going to be a big help. Like, you see what I'm saying. And then obviously super chats, guys, is just like where you can tip me through the stream, but you guys do not have to do that, okay? Like I said, I will have it set up if you guys decide you want to do super chats and stuff, but you definitely do not have to. But yeah, guys, members will be able to get like special emotes. I'm trying to make some emotes for the channel. Some emojis. You guys will be. I'm gonna try to see if I can set up member only videos so that, or streams. So that way people that's members will get like exclusive videos that other people won't get. Which I'm not sure if I'll do that or not because where my videos aren't all that great anyways, I probably won't do that. But you see what I'm saying, guys? I'm still brainstorming and we're still a little while out from doing that. The closer we get to 500, the more the more thought I'll put into it, guys. There we go. That should bring him down. Stop. There. You have one super rare, country boy. What super rare is he? What is your super rare? Congratulations, by the way, man. I'm jealous and envious of anybody that has super rares. Because my Call of the Wild has been very mean to me. I've never once got a super rare, or even seen one even. If you guys see, if I get a super rare, guys, you will see an equivalent freak out to if I got a great one. Probably even more so, because that is the one deer that has eluded me, or whatever it is. Whatever comes my way, whatever diamond rare that I might get in the future, you guys will see me absolutely flip out, especially if it makes it. I think a pheasant was the closest thing that we had to a super rare, guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had a pheasant during the pheasant grind that had like a really high chance at making it that being a super rare, and it trolled me. So, if you guys remember that pheasant. Thank you, Star Wars. No, I don't doubt myself, man. I'm just talking about like views. Every time I've made like a 4K video for you guys, I've only got like small double-digit views. And I want to let you guys know that you guys can't hide from me. YouTube does show me what the average view time of my videos are, and most people only watch my videos for about 30 seconds to a minute. And my videos are anywhere from 15 minutes to 18 minutes. So I'm either doing something wrong or the content I'm putting up there is not interesting. And nobody is leaving comments on my videos, so nobody's like giving me feedback on how I can improve. So it's really hard for me to make content whenever the content I make is not really paying off. Does that make sense? As a YouTuber, I want to stick with what gets me the most of my views, and I want to stick with what most people want to see. And most of the time, my live streams is what does the best on my channel. So that's the reason why I don't really make videos too much, is because my channel gets most of its subscriptions and its success from my live streaming. Those are two good shots back to back. Plus, live streaming is what I love doing the most anyways. Call of the Wild can get a little bit long to me if I'm playing by myself. Which over the weekend, I love the herd management part of the grind because that's probably my favorite part, honestly. Because it's like a chess game to get everything to be the way you want it to be. Once you get on the main grind, though, where it's just the same thing over and over again, it can get a little bit long to me. And that's the reason why I like live streaming everything I do whenever I get the main grind started. So that way, everything that I find, everything that I kill, you guys will be right there with me, seeing me kill it in real time. Well, maybe not real time, because I know that some of you guys are going to be behind because of your area that you're living in. But you guys know what I'm saying. Where did this guy die at? Like, I'm right in his pressure. Which way am I facing? Okay, I need to turn on around. On around. Okay, so he should be dead right in here. Oh, there he is. There we go. I knew I was close to him. The leucistic one, Jack? I think so. If I'm not mistaken, man, yeah, I believe it was leucistic. I know that it was one of the pheasants that spawned on stream, and I think he was a level 3, and or at least a really giant level 2. Like he had like all the chance in the world to make a super rare. And whenever we shot him and tracked him down, he turned out to troll me. But yes, I believe he was leucistic though. I think you're right in saying that. There was 2 good shots back to back. What's up, Radiant? Glad to see you came back, man. Hope you're doing well today. And again, guys, if you're enjoying your time here, please make sure that you guys hit the like button for me, so that way more people can find the channel. Also, subscribe if you guys haven't already, so that way we can further get closer to 500, guys. I really want to announce who my first moderator is going to be. I already have my mind made up for him, and that's EM, guys, not HIM. Okay, that's EM. Okay. I know it sounded like I said a him. I don't want you guys thinking that you can figure out who it is by the gender. But, like I said, I know who my first person is going to be, guys. And I'm very excited to announce them. But, like I said, we got to get to 500 first, guys. So, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like. Invite your friends to the channel if you guys think that they would enjoy my content. I mean, like I said, we do playthroughs here on the channel. We do Marvel. We do a little bit of Marvel Rivals. And then we do a decent, we're going to start doing a little bit more Fishing Planet. Because you guys really enjoyed one of my streams for Fishing Planet that one day. So, just got to keep on growing, guys. Keep on pushing. How do you see that, VR? I'm pretty sure you're talking about like the time that people spend on my stream. So what you do is that you go to your YouTube studio, and you want to click on your video like a day after you relaunch it, because the first 24 hours you're not going to get very many updates on it. So you want to wait until the next day, and you just want to click on the video, and it'll tell you what your average view time is at the bottom. So it'll tell you how many people has viewed the video, and it'll tell you what the average time that they've spent watching it is. And like I said, if I notice it's only a few seconds at a time, there's just no point in me making videos. If people are not going to watch them from beginning to end, or leave feedback on why they did not do so, then it's really hard for me to make the videos better. So I'd rather just stick to what I'm good at, which I know that I'm strongest live streaming Call of the Wild than I am making content for it. So I usually just stick to shorts and live streams. Every so often, I'll make videos for you guys, like we did that one time where you guys got to make challenges for me and stuff. But even that didn't do too well, and that's the reason why I never really brought it back. In case you guys were wondering why I didn't bring back the challenge series, where I let you guys tell me what challenges to accomplish, I did not bring that back, guys, because it did not do well. That should have been a good shot. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. I'm doing good, Brady. I'm doing good, man. Your time right now is 4:48. VR, you're right on the money with me then. So if you're wanting to play with us this Friday, and you're on PlayStation, which I don't remember if you are or not, we have so many people here. But if you are on PlayStation and you're wanting to hunt with us, make sure you're here at the very start of the stream, because as soon as my map is created, it should be ready for you, and you should be one of the first people to be able to get in. You subbed in all of your accounts, Jack. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it, buddy. I really appreciate it. Okay, VR, sounds good. We got about another 10 minutes. I am going to have to stop the stream in 10 minutes, guys. So, we probably have enough time for one more run. But I'm probably not going to shoot anything unless it's something I need to shoot, because we don't have that much time left. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do one run. So, I'm probably going to just do one more look around to see if we have any great ones. Do I do Call of the Wild with viewers? So catch up with once a month. We will do a multiplayer stream, which is where I'll open up one of my maps, one of my personal maps, to the public. And anybody who has PlayStation and that's there for my stream actually gets to have first dibs at coming onto that map, and you get to hunt with me in real life time over open comms and everything. And you're part of the live stream. So yes, we do that one time a month, and we're having it this Friday. So yes, I do play with my streamers or my viewers, but it's one time a month. That way it's more special. I was doing it more often, but the thing about it is it makes it where it's not as special that way if I have it like 2 or 3 times a month. So I want it to be a very special thing we do here on the channel, so I decided to do it one time a month at the very end of the month. Plus, we're going to be doing Resident Evil and hunting and fishing content starting next week. And because of that, I want to make sure that I have time to be able to do everything. Did I tell you I spawned my second great one mule deer? Yeah, you did, Jack. Or no, maybe not, Country Boy. I think that was somebody else, actually. No, you did not tell me that. Dude, congratulations. How many kills in? What combination was it? Way to go, man. Alright, guys, we're gonna do a travel and look run. This is the last run I can do, guys. I do not have enough time to shoot everything again. So we're gonna go around all the zones, just check and see if we have a great one. If we have a great one, we'll take them out. If we don't, then I'll have to end the stream, guys. But like I said, I am going to take one more look at all my zones. Can we do like a duck shoot, Jack? Yes. If we're ever doing multiplayer, guys, and you're wanting to do something with me, just let me know what it is. If it's something that sounds fun to me, then yes, we can do it. You guys are more than welcome to invite me to do certain things with you. Just don't hog the mic, and also don't invite yourself. Don't don't overcrowd the situation, guys. Don't get so excited and try to be the first ones there and everything. Like I said, I'm fair to everybody, and anybody who wants to participate will get their turn. But yes, whatever you guys feel like doing with me on multiplayer streams, just invite me and just let me know what your idea is. If I think it sounds fun and something I want to do, we'll do it. It was Milky Way Classic with 250 kills. Dude, let's go, man. Yeah, you did tell me. That was you, Country Boy. Yes, you did tell me. Congratulations on that, man. You told me, I think, like an hour ago. But that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Yes, unfortunately, Catch Up, you have to have PlayStation in order to do it. But like I said, though, it is live streamed, so you can still be here on chat, and you can even hunt the same map if you want to, and let me know what you're finding. Like I said, my attention is going to be a little bit split, where I'm having to balance people in chat as well as on my map, because it is open comms. But I do try my best to look down every so often, and I'm going to talk to people in chat as well. That's the reason why I'm telling everybody whenever they're on my map with me to not hog the mic. So that way the mics won't crash out and make giant screech noises. And that way I can also have enough time to talk to both people there on the map as well as people on the stream. But you have to make sure that you're away from everybody, hunt on your own time. If you're wanting to hunt with somebody, you can as long as they give you permission. Don't steal other people's kills. Don't be rude to other people. Obey my rules and my commands. And as long as you're doing all that stuff, you'll be totally fine. What maps is it going to be, Jack? That'll be up to you guys. Like I said, I'll be doing 2 different polls this week. So tomorrow I'm putting a poll out in the afternoon, and that is going to determine on what we do on Wednesday. Your options right now, guys, is going to be more SRP mule deer grind, return to New England for the whitetail grind, Marvel Rivals, or Fishing Planet. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. You guys will get to choose. Tomorrow I'll put the poll out, and you guys get to vote on any of those. And then if I decide to change a game or something, I might do that. But for now, those are your 4 options. And then after the stream tomorrow on Wednesday, I'm going to put a poll out either Wednesday evening or Friday, and you guys will get to choose what maps we're going to be hunting on as far as Friday is concerned. All right, we don't have my respawn for that one, guys. We're gonna leave that pawn alone. But Jack, I believe the options right now for Friday's stream is going to be Africa, Quattro Carolinas, Leighton Lakes, Hirschfelden. I mean, it really is just up in the air. What I'll probably end up doing, honestly, is I'll probably choose the first map, and then then while I'm streaming or something, I'll let you guys choose while we're hunting together where you guys want to go. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Is just the people that's in stream and the people that's in chat that's actually there on the map with me will get to choose on where we go. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure all this out and make sure that I know how to make the multiplayer stuff work. But like I said though, I still have plenty of maps that we can choose from, guys. You hush. It's just Donnie. He's just outside. Sorry, guys. One of our family friends is outside, and I'm talking on the phone, and Mila's getting tore up. She don't know who it is. All right, country boy. Hope you have a good time, man. That thing is so big. Every time I see that diamond, I keep thinking he's a great one. But I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun, man. Yeah, I did do Star Wars. I did too, man. I am definitely a dog person. I love cats too, though. I will say I love both. As I tell anybody in life, if you have a fluffy animal and it's friendly and lets you pet it, it'll be my best friend. I cannot help but pet on animals if they're fluffy and friendly. The cuter, the better, too. No great one here. Let's see, did I get that one? I don't think I hit him. I think something blocked my shot. Is that him? Oh, I did hit him. Nope. That put him down at least. The only reason we shot that one, guys, is because it was a solo that we didn't need here. That's the only reason I shot that guy. And he died right behind the tent. That's handy. Thank you, country boy. Yeah, like I said, I have some really big ones on the map right now. I think on the far right-hand side of the map, I actually have one that goes up to 370-something. Like, I have a monster on the right side of my map. And I'm excited to shoot him. He's a beast of a diamond. Hush, puppy. It's okay. Hush. It's okay. No, you can't get up here. You can't cuddle. You get down. Alright, guys. This is the last spot. I don't know if we'll have any time to, I don't know if we'll have anything down here necessarily, but we'll look. Well, all those deer just spawned in at once. That was funny. They all just, like, popped in. Let's see. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. That is all of our zones, and we did not have a great one in any of them, so I'm going to have to go ahead and end the stream. Like I said, guys, tomorrow I'll be putting out a poll on the channel, maybe tonight if I get time, letting you guys choose on what we do on Wednesday. So make sure you guys are there for that poll. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. Encourage your friends to subscribe and help us get to 500 as soon as possible. And I'll let you all go for the evening. But thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. I love every single bit of you. Thank you for all your support, guys. And I'll talk to you all on Wednesday. Be there for the poll. I'll see you later.